Nestled in the heart of the Alps, Vaduz, the capital of Liechtenstein, is a city whose history is deeply tied to centuries of European power struggles, noble families, and quiet resilience. Though modest in size, Vaduz holds an extraordinary place in the story of this small yet sovereign principality. The earliest traces of settlement in the region date back to Roman times. Archaeological discoveries, including remains of villas and artifacts, suggest that the area that is now Vaduz was once a minor, yet strategic point within the vast Roman Empire. However, it wasn't until the Middle Ages that the name Vaduz began to appear in written records. By the 12th century, a feudal estate had emerged in the region, controlled by local counts who constructed a castle high above the valley floor, what is now known as Vaduz Castle. In the 14th century, the county of Vaduz was officially recognized as a separate entity within the Holy Roman Empire. The castle served as the seat of power for the counts, and over time, Vaduz became not only a political center but also a symbol of stability in a region frequently affected by war and shifting allegiances. However, as Europe changed, so did Vaduz. The county was eventually sold and passed through the hands of various noble families. The most significant transformation occurred in 1719 when the Holy Roman Emperor Charles VI united the county of Vaduz with the nearby lordship of Schellenberg, forming the Principality of Liechtenstein. This newly established principality was granted to the Liechtenstein family, an aristocratic house originally from Lower Austria. Despite gaining sovereign status, the Liechtensteins did not immediately move to Vaduz. It wasn't until centuries later in the 20th century that the family began to take a more active role in the principality, officially making Vaduz their residence and center of governance. Vaduz's political and cultural importance grew throughout the 19th and 20th centuries. Although the principality remained neutral during the major European wars, it was deeply affected by the geopolitical and economic upheavals. After World War I, Liechtenstein entered into a customs and monetary union with Switzerland, further solidifying Vaduz's economic role and financial development. During World War II, the principality again remained neutral, and Vaduz served as a quiet refuge from the turmoil around it. Post-war, the city underwent considerable modernization. Once a sleepy town with limited infrastructure, Vaduz began to develop into a hub of administration, banking, and culture. It became home to government buildings, museums, and art galleries, while still preserving its medieval roots. The Vaduz Castle, still perched on the hill and serving as the royal residence, remains one of the most iconic images associated with the city. Despite its small population and size, Vaduz has long played an outsized role in shaping the identity and character of Liechtenstein. Its blend of medieval origins, dynastic politics, and modern statecraft make it a unique European capital. Yet Vaduz has never attempted to compete with larger capitals in size or spectacle. It has always embraced its role as a quiet, efficient, and culturally rich administrative heart of a proud and independent nation. Vaduz, while small in scale, offers a rich and vibrant cultural landscape shaped by centuries of Alpine tradition, close-knit community values, and a strong sense of national pride. The people of Vaduz and Liechtenstein as a whole place a high importance on privacy, neutrality, and efficiency. Family plays a central role in social life, and many customs revolve around seasonal festivals, national holidays, and regional traditions that have been preserved for generations. The culture reflects a blend of Swiss and Austrian influences, seen in both daily life and national events. One of the most celebrated days in Vaduz is Liechtenstein's National Day on August 15th, when citizens gather near the Vaduz Castle to hear a speech from the reigning prince and enjoy local festivities. Residents take great pride in their monarchy, and the relationship between the royal family and the people remains strong and symbolic. In terms of the economy, Vaduz is a key player in Liechtenstein's renowned financial sector. The city is home to many private banks, trust companies, and investment firms, making finance and wealth management among the top employment sectors. Many residents also work in the legal and administrative professions, as Vaduz houses the central government and court buildings. Beyond finance, the city supports industries such as technology, manufacturing of precision instruments, and international commerce. There is also a growing presence of art and cultural institutions. The Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein and the Liechtenstein National Museum are located in Vaduz and provide opportunities for employment in education, curatorial work, and tourism. Despite its size, the city attracts visitors interested in fine art, history, and the unique experience of visiting a lesser-known European capital. Locals speak German, which is the official language of the country, but they often use a distinct Alemannic dialect in everyday conversation. Some common sayings reflect the conservative and modest nature of the people, such as "Schaffe, schaffe, Häusli baue," work, work, build a little house, an expression borrowed from neighboring regions that emphasizes diligence and self-reliance. Transportation in Vaduz is efficient and clean. While there is no train station in the city itself, nearby Schaan provides rail access. Buses run frequently and connect Vaduz to the rest of Liechtenstein, as well as Switzerland and Austria. Many people also use bicycles or walk due to the city's compact layout and pedestrian-friendly infrastructure. The cuisine of Vaduz, like the culture, is influenced by Swiss, Austrian, and German traditions. One must-try dish is Käseknöpfle, Liechtenstein's national dish, made from soft egg noodles with melted cheese and crispy onions. Another popular local favorite is Reibel, a cornmeal-based dish traditionally served with apple sauce or milk. For dessert, visitors often enjoy a slice of Nusstorte, a nut-filled pastry with a sweet caramel flavor. Vaduz experiences a temperate alpine climate. Winters are cold with snowfall in the higher elevations, while summers are mild and pleasant. Rainfall is spread fairly evenly throughout the year, and seasonal changes are distinct, offering vibrant colors in spring and autumn. Vaduz, despite its modest footprint, holds a collection of unique traits that surprise many visitors. One fun fact is that it's one of the few capitals in the world where the head of state, the Prince of Liechtenstein, actually lives in the city itself, in Vaduz Castle. Another interesting point is that Liechtenstein has more registered companies than citizens, many of which are headquartered in Vaduz, making it a global hub for international business and banking. Additionally, this capital city doesn't have an airport or even a train station of its own, yet it ranks among the wealthiest places in the world by GDP per capita. Art lovers might be surprised to learn that Vaduz houses the world-class Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein, which features contemporary and modern art in a striking minimalist building. There's also the Postal Museum, showcasing the Principality's famous stamps, many of which are prized by collectors worldwide. Visitors often marvel at the Liechtenstein National Museum, which offers exhibits on archaeology, history, and the unique geography of the country. For those looking to explore, Vaduz's must-see attractions include the Red House, a centuries-old landmark with a pointed Gothic tower, and the Parliament Building, a modern architectural gem. Strolling along the city's main pedestrian street offers access to shops, galleries, and open-air sculptures, including works by international artists. A special bonus for travelers is the opportunity to get your passport stamped at the local tourist center, an unofficial but cherished souvenir from one of Europe's tiniest nations. Among the more charming local stories is the tale of the Liechtenstein Army, which famously went to war in 1866 with 80 men and returned with 81, having made a friend along the way. Another is the Principality's unlikely escape from war throughout history. Thanks to strategic neutrality and a bit of luck, Vaduz has never suffered the devastation that many other European capitals have faced, allowing it to preserve its identity and heritage in a unique way. In a world filled with bustling cities and crowded capitals, Vaduz offers something rare: quiet sophistication, deep-rooted tradition, and a surprising level of global influence. Whether you come for the art, the scenery, or the chance to experience one of the world's last true principalities, this little capital promises a memorable and meaningful experience. If you love discovering hidden gems, exploring places with rich histories and surprising facts, then Vaduz should be on your radar. Don't miss your chance to explore more fascinating places like this. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible travel story. Where will we go next? Stay tuned to find out.